Morning students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is synthetic fibers and plastic. So first of all we have to learn that what is fiber. In class 7 you have already learned that what is fiber, types of fibers like natural fiber or like man-made fibers, right? So what is fiber? Fiber is a single and elongated piece of material which is similar to threads. It can be natural or synthetic like cotton, rayon or nylon. In this chapter we are going to learn about the artificial fibers. They are like rayon, nylon, and also we are going to learn about the polyesters. So let me tell you a story. As we all know that silk is very costly. So for decades, the scientists were trying to invent a new type of fiber. So after years of research, they can finally invent a new type of fiber that is called as silk rayon. And it was discovered by a man. So the first man-made fiber is silk rayon. But you have to remember that first synthetic fiber is nylon because of rayon is partially made up of cellulose, which is a natural fiber. So the fully synthetic fiber is the nylon. Alright. So what happened after that? There is several other fibers are discovered day by day. They are polyester, acrylic, and polyester can be divided into two, that is PET and terylene. Next we will learn about the synthetic fibers. So synthetic fibers are man-made fibers. Of course they are. Synthetic fibers are made from different chemicals. Hence each kind of synthetic fibers have their own properties because of different chemicals are used to make them. Synthetic fibers are more in length and are long lasting. Alright. The only limitation in synthetic fiber is that they are poor absorbance of moisture and they catch fire easily. So everything has pros and cons. Alright. So next thing is a synthetic fiber is a chain of small chemical units joined together. Each small unit is called a monomer. Alright. Each small unit is known as a monomer. Large chain formed by many monomers. So that is why they call the polymers. Poly means many and MER means the small unit. Okay. The process of combining small monomers to form a large polymer is called the polymerization. Okay. So next thing we will learn about the rayon fibers. Rayon is prepared from cellulose. I told you already that it is partially made up of cellulose. Though cellulose is a natural polymer, it needs extensive chemical treatment to form rayon. It is also called artificial silk. I told you that its another name is silk rayon. It absorbs moisture and is comfortable to wear. It can be easily dyed and in vivid color. These are rayon. They are easily dyed and woven into cloth, good absorbent of sweat, lustrous in appearance and drapes well. Next one is uses of rayon. So cotton because it drapes well. Then upholstery for luxury car and office and home furnishing. Nylon tires, surgical dressing used to make jackets and tracksuits mixed with fiberglass for making helmets. Next is nylon. Chemically, it is a polyamide, a polymer. It is the strongest synthetic plastic material which can be molded into any shape. Okay, so it is strong and easy to dye as well. Nylon fibers do not absorb water easily. It is elastic in nature and hence highly durable. Durability is completely depending upon the fact that how much the fabric is elastic in nature. Alright, the more the fiber is elastic in nature, the more or the higher the durability. Nylons can be used in so many things such as tracksuits, raincoats, sewing wear, sleeping bag, thread, real thread, ropes. Now here what you need to know that a nylon rope can be stronger than a steel wire of the same diameter. So imagine how strong a nylon rope can be. So we also use it in seat belts, stretchable wares, making saris, fishing net and fishing lines. So all are made from the nylon fiber. So it is a versatile fiber, right? So this is all for today. Rest to be discussed on the next day.